You're texting her, she's responding, but somewhere between the first message and right now, something shifted. The replies got shorter. The energy dropped. She stopped initiating. And you're trying to figure out what you did wrong. Here's what most guys don't realize. Texting isn't neutral. Every message either builds attraction or drains it. And most guys, without knowing it, are draining it with almost every text they send. Not because they're saying the wrong things, but because of how they're using texting entirely. Texting is not a relationship, it's a bridge to one. And the guys who understand that, who use it correctly, keep the energy alive between interactions. The guys who don't turn texting into the relationship itself. And that kills attraction faster than almost anything. This is how to text a girl without killing the attraction. The biggest mistake is using texting to maintain connection instead of to create moments. Most guys text to stay present. Good morning messages. How was your day? What are you up to? These messages feel harmless. They're not. Here's what they actually communicate. I have nothing specific to say, but I want you to know I'm thinking about you. And that communication, however well-intentioned, signals two things she reads instantly. First, you're monitoring the connection, checking in to make sure it's still there. Second, you don't have enough going on in your own life to text her only when something worth saying happens. Research by Sherry Turkle at MIT on digital communication shows that constant low-value contact creates what she calls the illusion of connection, the feeling of being in touch without the substance that makes connection meaningful. She stops feeling the pull toward you because you're already fully present at all times with nothing to discover. The fix: only text when you have something worth saying, a genuine observation, a specific plan, a reaction to something real. There are 5 specific behaviors that drain attraction through texting. Most guys do all of them. 1. Double texting before she responds. Sending a second message before she's replied to the first communicates anxiety. It says, "Her response matters so much to me that I can't wait." 2. Over-explaining through text. Long paragraphs, context nobody asked for, justifications for simple statements. Text is not the medium for depth, it's the medium for spark. 3. Responding too fast every time. Instant responses to every message signal that you're waiting for her texts, that you have nothing more important happening. Genuine people with full lives don't respond instantly every time. 4. Asking too many questions in one message. One question invites a response. 3 questions feel like an interview. The conversation becomes work. 5. Using texting to have the conversations you should have in person. Deep emotional conversations over text flatten intimacy. They feel heavy instead of warm. Save depth for real interactions. Keep texting light. Good texting does one thing consistently. It makes her want to see you in person. That's the only metric that matters. Not how long the conversation was. Not how many messages you exchanged. Whether it moved things forward. Good texting is specific. It references something real. Something she said. Something you noticed. Something that happened. Specific texts show you're paying attention. Generic texts show you're filling time. Good texting is playful, banter, light teasing, a joke that lands. Attraction lives in play, not in earnest, effortful conversation. Good texting is brief. Short messages invite responses. Long messages create obligation. And good texting ends before it runs out of energy. The conversation that ends while it's still good leaves her wanting more. The conversation that runs until it dies out leaves her feeling drained. Here's the frame that changes everything about how you text. Every text should have a purpose. And there are only 3 valid purposes. 1. Make plans. The most important use of texting. A specific invitation to meet. Everything else is secondary to this. 2. Create a moment. A genuine reaction, observation, or piece of humor that adds value to her day. Not maintenance, value. 3. Respond to something she initiated with warmth and brevity. Match her energy. Don't exceed it. That's it. Those are the 3 reasons to text. If the message you're about to send doesn't fit one of those 3 categories, don't send it. Psychologist Robert Cialdini's research on social proof and scarcity shows that what's rare is valued. What's constant is taken for granted. Your texts should be events, small ones, but events, not background noise. She was responding warmly, now she's not. Shorter replies, longer gaps, less energy. Here's what not to do. Don't send more messages trying to re-engage. Don't ask what's wrong. Don't over-explain or apologize for something you're not sure you did. All of those responses communicate the same thing. Her cold response has destabilized you, and that instability is what pushes her further away. Here's what to do instead. Stop. Give it space. Genuinely redirect your attention to your own life. Then, when you have something specific and genuine to say, send one message. Warm. Brief. No reference to the gap or the shift in energy. If she responds, the energy has returned. Continue normally. If she doesn't, you have your answer. And you've preserved your dignity in the process. Research by Timothy Wilson on attention and well-being shows that people who redirect attention toward their own lives during interpersonal uncertainty consistently report better outcomes than those who ruminate or pursue. So here's the truth about texting and attraction. Texting doesn't build attraction. Presence does. Conversation does. Shared experience does. Texting is the bridge, not the destination. Use it to make plans. Use it to create small moments. Use it to respond with warmth when she reaches out. Don't use it to maintain connection that should be built in person. Don't use it to fill silence that doesn't need filling. Don't use it to perform interest that should be shown in how you show up. The guy who texts less, but better, always outperforms the guy who texts constantly. Because every message he sends is something worth reading. If this changed how you think about your phone, you know what to do. Subscribe to Signal Codes. There's a lot more to decode.